Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. 60 or.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw out wide caught by Robinson. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. 22 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well.
Go. Check, Mike. 2.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England. The Rams never even got into the red zone in that game. And now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line.
Put him on the bus.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Check 9.
5.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
54. Mike, 54. Watch the slant.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Black 25. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Kill.
first down. Taylor, he'll have a first down past the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, ready? White 25. 54. 54, Mike, 54. Check, white 54, block 54. Cut.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. Give him 30 yards there. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers. No accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Ready? 30 base.
Mike 54. And watch that. And watch the ball.
Lee Griffin.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Smooth.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. So we got man. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here we go.
Get it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception, Winston. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Hey, ready? Blue ready.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, come on. Run. Easy. Hey,
On first down, it's Taylor. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes?
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Jameis to throw it. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 43 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Man up, deep. 54. Wait. Block 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston, and he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. 16 yards, a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Ready? Black 25.
54. Flip.
Jameis now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Hatchet. Hatchet.
6-6. Pull it high. 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 13. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it cost them 2 points.
Taken in at the 22.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hey, Wahoo! Now! Fight!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Lamb. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Blue draw Corker. Hey.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now back to throw. And this is caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds, incomplete. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes through.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. It's Clinton-Dix with a pick, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. And let's get this.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. And he finds Beasley, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56.
From the 38, Brissett. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
On the ground, this is Ware. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
56.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Come on, QB, come on. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
On second down and 4, Brissett. And this one caught by Beasley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Brissett. He's got his man sharp, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Brissett sets to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. There he goes left side. 20, 10, 5.
All day, all day.
They'll take over first down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. They come out here in the I. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sparks. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
They'll try to run this one in. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Slam, slam, slam. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Watch the slam. Big Dan.
To throw is Brissett. And his throw is incomplete. The former Michigan State Spartan, the rookie Justin Lane, there to bat it away.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. 66. Pull it. Half.
Check 13. Check 13.
To throw, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Now Brissett on fourth down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Brissett again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Check, 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
First try for the right arm of Dalton here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 43 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Brissett. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Sharp. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Brissett now. On the left side, he finds Beasley. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right? And
this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On second down, Eckler. Well, they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. The Giants on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
56 at the mic. Rip left.
Brissett. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Andy Dalton. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Michael Brockers able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing, Dalton. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Sack City, baby.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Brissett now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Blue there.
It's Eckler again, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Throwing, Brissett, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Sparks. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Sparks. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. On third down, Sparks. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not running. Dalton wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Jalen Ferguson, his second sack of the night. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so.